Creamy, cheesy, and ready in minutes, this Instant Pot Spinach Artichoke Dip is a copycat version of a favorite restaurant appetizer. Hi Mindful Moms and Dads, Kristen here. As someone who suffers from a chronic disease, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't need to be complicated. Today I'm going to show you how to make spinach artichoke dip right in your Instant Pot. And this recipe is going to knock the socks off of anybody that you serve it to. It's rich, it's creamy, it's luscious, it's absolutely perfect. And it can be our little secret just how easy it is to make. So let's put on our kitchen capes and make Instant Pot Spinach Artichoke Dip. You guys, I'm serious, it doesn't get much easier than this recipe. It's literally a dump and go recipe. But it's really important that you pay attention to the order we put our ingredients in and the type of ingredients that we use so that your dip will turn out perfectly every time. I'm starting this recipe with a half a cup of chicken broth. You could certainly use vegetable broth to keep this vegetarian friendly. And if you're using an 8-quart Instant Pot, you're gonna wanna increase the broth to 3/4 cup for best results. To season the broth, I'm adding in just a pinch of salt, a half a teaspoon of onion powder, and a pinch of crushed red pepper flakes. Now the red pepper flakes are certainly optional, however, I like the little bit of kick it adds just to cut through some of the richness of this dip. To further season the broth, I'm adding in about a tablespoon of minced garlic, and then I'm adding in 16 ounces of canned artichoke hearts. I like to use canned artichoke hearts versus marinated jarred artichoke hearts because it helps control the level of sodium and just lets the flavor of the artichokes really shine through versus all the seasonings that are added to the marinated hearts. On top of my artichoke hearts, I'm adding in frozen spinach. It must be frozen for this recipe to work. The frozen spinach has a lot of excess moisture, and as the Instant Pot comes to pressure, the spinach is going to defrost, and that extra moisture is key to preventing a burn notice and for us to get the right consistency of our dip. This is the perfect time to use a box of spinach as it's just the right size. We need 10 ounces of total spinach here, and it'll help us to layer our ingredients on top of the spinach so we can avoid a burn notice. If you don't have boxed spinach, you can use chopped bag spinach, and you're gonna wanna use about 3 cups. On top of my frozen spinach here, I'm adding in 8 ounces of cream cheese, a half a cup of mayonnaise, make sure you use mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip, and a half a cup of sour cream. Now I know I have told you over and over, don't use dairy products when cooking under pressure, but there is an exception to the rule in certain recipes. First of all, you need to make sure that your dairy is not on the bottom of your inner pot, and we have layered our cream cheese and sour cream on top of our spinach so it won't hit the bottom of our inner pot and cause a burn notice. And it's really important we're using full fat cream cheese and full fat sour cream so it doesn't curdle when it's cooked under pressure. And that's it. We're gonna pop our lid on our Instant Pot. Make sure the vent knob is pointed towards sealed, and then to set cooking time, you're gonna hit manual or pressure cook and set for 4 minutes on high pressure. After the cooking time has elapsed, you want to let pressure release on its own for about 10 minutes. Then open up your inner pot. Does not look appetizing at all, but oh my goodness, does it smell so good. Now we have to add the cheese. I'm adding in 8 ounces of shredded mozzarella cheese and about a half a cup of shredded Parmesan. It's always best to grate the cheese yourself so that you don't have any anti-caking agents, which prevents a smooth, creamy melt. That's it, we're gonna give this a stir, and the cheese, you can see it melting into the mixture. Oh, you guys, it smells so good. And that's it, it's ready to go. You can leave the Instant Pot on the keep warm function and let your dip stay warm for up to 2 hours, which is great when you're entertaining, or you can transfer this dip to a serving dish, and it will thicken up as it sits, but it'll still be absolutely delicious. But I can't wait. I'm digging in right now. Oh my goodness. It's so creamy, it's so cheesy, it's so good, and it tastes just like a restaurant version. You guys are gonna love this, and so are your friends. And if you're looking for another appetizer to impress with, be sure to check out my next recipe where I share with you how to make perfect deviled eggs. Until then, happy cooking.